I'd like to welcome everybody to Mudcat TV. I'm your host for the evening. I'm Jarrod Lawrence. I'm joined today by Skitt.
What's up, man? It's Skitt, bro.
Up-and-coming rap artist by way of New Jersey, now residing in Point Siena, Florida.
Yes, sir.
So let's get this started.
All
right, Skitt. How did you get started in rap? I know this is a common question, but everybody has a different story to tell. So.
Definitely. Well, it started, I was young, 8th grade, everybody started rapping. I did a lot of the producing for my buddies and did a lot of that. And then everybody was like, why don't you come out with your own stuff, man? You're pretty good. And I was like, all right, cool, maybe I'll do a track. So I did a track, and it was actually good. Like, one of my first tracks ever. I thought it was pretty good. Other people thought it was good. And then I just started from there, and then I just started writing songs, making beats, and everything like that.
So you started out in New Jersey. When did you come down to Florida, and did that change your rapping style?
Yeah, definitely. In Jersey, it was a lot of hardcore. Not saying I grew up in the streets. You know what I'm saying, but it was a hard life over there. So you're more on the hardcore side. You speak about the struggle, and then when you come to Florida, it's very clean, environmentally nice. So and it definitely changed my tone on the music. Because I could have a positive energy behind my music as opposed to something talking about guns or something of that nature. So definitely.
And who are your influences?
Well, influences. I'm an underground artist, so I listen to a lot of underground music. So I definitely a big fan of D Block, Jadakiss, Chic Luch. Who could forget Jay-Z? Jay-Z's like the man of all time. Definitely got to throw him in there. I'm not a fan of Weezy.
You came down south, but you didn't get on the Lil Wayne bandwagon.
Nah, man, I couldn't do that. But of course, Eminem's crazy. His words, his lyrics. So pretty much just those are my influences right there. Definitely.
Speaking of Eminem, I know you get this question a lot, but we gotta go there. We gotta go there. You are Caucasian. I'm being politically correct, and Eminem is Caucasian. Do you get mad when people kind of just put you in the same category or try to compare you? Or
not at all, because that dude is probably one of the top dudes in the industry. I'm not comparing myself to him because I think he has his own style and I have my own style. But when if they say, "Oh, you're a Caucasian rapper," if that's gonna help me sell records, then cool. If that's what you want to portray me as, whatever. But I do have some Spanish ethnicity in my race. So
Cuban, right?
Yeah, my father's Cuban and my mother's Italian. So the Spanish background is in the blood.
So Eminem was he was an influence, though?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. I mean, anybody. I think if they said Eminem was whack, they'll be lying because the kid is sick. But.
Definitely nice. And how was it for you being a Caucasian rapper coming up in a game that was mostly dominated by African Americans?
Definitely. Well, the good thing about me being a Caucasian rapper is the versatility. I mean, right now the industry is full with African American rappers, which is great. They doing their thing, but I just think I bring something a little bit different to the table. I'm not like a garbage white rapper. I actually got some nice songs that people could relate to. And really race doesn't matter when it comes to that aspect. But I understand people tend to drift into that that category right there. But.
Like when you first walk in the room, do you think people kind of look at you like, "Oh, who is this
guy?
Definitely.
This dude is whack. This white dude is garbage." But
you feel like you have
more
a
stereotype. Yeah, definitely. Then you bring the house down even harder.
Yeah.
You just bring it more energy, more swag, and get ridiculous, and then show off everybody in there. And then they remember the white dude who blew up the stage.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So.
All right, so let's get to it. Let's talk about some of your music.
Definitely.
We were listening to a few tracks before the interview. You had a track that called Confused Love. Kind of stood out to me.
Definitely.
And you had a little story behind that, so if you could explain.
Yeah, Confused Love is actually a track. Me and the shorty was going through some things. I'm sure everybody could relate to that. You could be the hardest gangster in the world, but if you're in love, you know what I mean? You have your shorty on the side that ride or die for you. You go through some things. So the Confused Love was just we was going through a situation where I felt as though our relationship was kind of going sour, and I was trying to see what can we do to make it better. That's the whole concept of the song. It goes through the first verse is just talking about how we started and grew up together. The second verse is what, I know I messed up, but let's try to get through this. And then the third verse is she messed up, so if we're gonna keep doing this to each other, let's keep it moving and go somewhere else with it. And when I let her hear the song, we got back together. So
you saying the song was like the therapy?
Yeah, it was like a therapy.
You need counseling.
Yeah, definitely. But Confused Love is a good jump off song.
Yeah. All right. Also, you have a song called "Wake Up."
Yeah.
And you told me that was kind of like your motto, "Wake Up."
Yeah, Mr. Wake Up.
Mr. Wake Up.
The reason why, because when I did that song, Confused Love, people get things confused. Like, this guy is a love rapper, and I'm not. I'm a battle rapper. Like, that's what I do. I battle cats. And you get a lot of feedback, like, oh, you soft, scared. I say, okay, let me do a song, Wake Up, because now I'm going to wake up the haters.
For the streets.
Yeah, like, you want to sleep on me? Okay, let's wake them up now. Throw them something that'll have them like, what?
So you consider yourself like a multi-dimensional rapper? Like you can.
Yeah, definitely. I think the versatility in an artist is great because you could go so many routes. Not saying you're being contradictive of yourself. You're just being, you're able to go any route. You can make music of any category. So that's kind of what I like.
You're heavily influenced by the underground.
Yes.
Now, do you think when you make it, when you get on signed by a label or something,
sure,
will you change your style for them, or do you think you're gonna always be underground?